Crafty, but is it really? Yeah, her name is Crafty. Yeah, girl, let's see here. CraftyRia, yeah, CraftyRia. I said Crafty makes all sorts of stuff. I said, well, CraftyRia, she's tough and cool. CraftyRia, yeah, CraftyRia. I said Crafty makes all sorts of stuff. I said, well, CraftyRia, she's tough and cool. Yeah. Ever since she was a little girl, she said, I like to make things with my hands. I like to make some art that I can put up on a wall, or maybe put it in the mail, and maybe someday someone will get it, you know. Yeah, you know I like to make myself some Christmas cards. Yeah, I like to make all types of stuff. I like to take little scraps of paper, I like to put them all together real cool. Yeah, don't you know that it's fun? I like to do it, yeah. Yeah, say CraftyRia, that's the name, yeah. CraftyRia, say it now, Crafty makes all sorts of stuff. She does now. CraftyRia, she's tough and cool, yeah. You know, she streams on YouTube, it's true. You just gotta put a name right in there, hit subscribe. You should, yeah. And all you ever see are both her hands, you know. Makes me kind of suspicious, you know, that's all I'm saying. You know, maybe she's not a human being. I mean, it's possible. We got all types of things in the chat. You know, we got cows, we got chickens, we got people who supposedly have faces. We got all types of people here too, yeah. You know, maybe she's, you know, maybe she's some kind of creature. Maybe she's got tentacles. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she's got tentacles and she's got hands, animatronic human hands on the ends of two sticks, and she just puts those in front of the camera and does all the crafts, which would make it even more impressive than it already is. You know, just the dexterity involved in such a thing. You know, it would be ridiculous, you know. Yeah. Don't you know her name is CraftyRia? I figured out a secret. She's an octopus. I said she's an octopus, ladies and gentlemen. And that's what it is. Stuff I said. Yes. CraftyRia, she's tough and cool. Yeah. You know, I figured out a secret. I always wondered how she could make all her crafts so fast. Turns out she's got 8 tentacles. She can make 3, 4 different crafts at one time. She could be making a Christmas card over here. She could be unboxing like BB crafts and flamingo diamond paintings and sealing wax embellishments with the others. You know, she could do all types of stuff, man. You know, all at once. You know, she could split her octopus brain into all types of different, you know, things. Yeah. She's tough, yeah. Let's talk about it. CraftyRia. She streams on YouTube.
Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome to Monday Night Live. Welcome in Christine and Destilu. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Today is Monday, August 17th, and we are going to do some fall and Halloween recycling just because I wanted something a little bit different. Let me try this Bob and tacos again. It's been 5 minutes. No, Stream Elements takes its sweet old time to connect. So, what's everyone doing? Are we having a fantastic day? I sure hope so. Yes, for Christine, it is around 11 a.m. Tuesday morning. So I know. And stupid Stream Elements is asleep. It'll wake up eventually. On Twitch, it is connected immediately. But on YouTube, it takes forever for it to connect. I don't know why. Anyway, welcome in. Welcome in, Ange. I appreciate you. All right. And what else? What else is going on? Okay, I got it on live chat. Guys, make sure you have live chat. Top chat only shows you a few messages, and you might miss some. Live chat, you ain't going to miss nothing. And it still is showing. I turned off translation, and it is still trying to translate your text. If you get this funny symbol, like in front of Christine's hello, and in front of the other Christine's hi, Ange, that thing drives me crazy. So if you guys say something and I miss it, it's because it translated it to something really weird. I thought I had that turned off, but apparently there must be another setting someplace to turn off. Nothing is ever easy. All right. So today I have a Mad Lib, as usual, and I will let us know, or let everybody know, what type of word we need. And then you guys just tell me the words, and if I have a volunteer, the volunteer will pick the word. I know, Christine, it's random. It's crazy and random. Okay, thank you, Christine. Thank you. All right. Oh, I didn't, nothing. You didn't miss anything, Christine. You didn't miss anything other than the other Christine is going to be our volunteer to pick the Mad Lib words. And we were complaining about the translation thing. So if it's a made up word, like for the Mad Lib or something weird, it may translate it to something else. I don't know. So the first thing we need, let's start with 3 nouns. Okay. And I had these cards on my desk, but I also found a box of not Valentine. Yes, these are Valentine cards. Valentine jack-o'-lanterns and bats and stuff. So a pumpkin a day keeps the goblins away. So that one and that one and that one. But I also have a whole box. When I was doing my craft room reorg destash, I put all of them in a box. And it's a humongous box. Okay, maybe not humongous. Humongous may be an overstatement. But it is this box. And it is full of Halloween cards to recycle and fall. So, yes, thank you. You woke up, you poked it with a stick and it woke up. There's some Thanksgiving, and I just put all the fall ones in here. We have some Thanksgiving. Some were handmade. This is just a card front. Handmade. I think there's a tag or something in here. Yeah. That would be really easy. I just stick it on a card. We have, I'm just going to pull out Halloween and then maybe general fall. Thanksgiving we can wait a while on. This is just general fall. These are general fall. Apples and warmest greetings. but they're square, so I would have to change their shape. This is a handmade one that would be easy to do. And then we have these. I love ghosts. The ghosts are cute. And I like this green one too. These two look like they're the same manufacturer. Let's see if I'm right. There's nothing. I'm assuming they are. Made 2 summer cards earlier today. Yeah, it is. I don't know. I just figured I'd do something different. This is a handmade one. Oh, this one here I'm going to leave because it's just a sticky note in there. I don't have to do anything to it. That's a cool Halloween card. Somebody sent me these. I don't know who most of these people are. I think I've done this card before. Does that look familiar to you guys? Same with this one. That looks familiar. I have 2 of these. Oh, there's a bunch of really cool ones. I didn't look through this like today. I know that's the box. It's not me making that noise. Welcome in, Susan. Just walked in the house from the airport. How was your vacation? Your pictures were amazing. That's a really pretty fall card. So is that. And that. This here is from a long time ago, 2005. This is a vintage swap item that I got from one of my best buddies, Cindy. I am still friends with her on Facebook. We did, in a group I was in, we did journaling boxes. So there's a lot of these that I have 2 of. It's spooky season. A lot of these are cool. I kind of like that. That one's cool. This is good. I like the smaller ones. They're kind of good. I bet it was super hot there, Susan. I heard about the heat waves. They had crazy. This one's for Destilou. That spooky is cool. I think that's a handmade card. A handmade stack. I kind of like the size of that one too. These are probably all the same. Joanne. No, I thought they would be the same manufacturer. Handmade. Who do you? All right. If you see any that I have to do, let me know. What did the ghost say when it fell down? I got a boo-boo. Oh, the owl is really cute. Oh, see, there's another one of these. Ooh. Look, that could be the front of a card too. It just says Halloween on the back. There's a lot of duplicates here. I think there's a duplicate of that one. That's a handmade. It's time to hide when the witches ride. Let's see what's on this side. What do I have to use? The sweet little orange tabby. Yes. Another Corella Deville. Happy Halloween. Halloween. Oh, there's too many to choose from. Oh, I like this. Black Cat. Halloween. I like this, but it would have to go on a 5x7 because it's big. I think I've done this one before too. Trick or treat. Now I'm just putting them all back in the thing. Oh, there's another owl and another one of those. Oh, this looks so vintage. I like that. Witch's Brew hot cider mix. Oozle. It's another handmade. It's Halloween. Oh, there's so many cards. Knock, knock. Who's there? Just goats. Just ghosts who? Just ghosts to show what some people will do to wish you a happy Halloween. Another handmade. Look at that kitty cat. So cute. This is a fun 3D card. Winnie the Pooh, Black Cat. I don't know if I could do like Winnie the Pooh stuff because I'm not sure if I will get in trouble for copyright. It must be Halloween. Boo to you. All right. I have enough to get started. Okay. Welcome in, Anne. We're doing some Halloween cards. I really like this one. I don't think I have to do much to that. This one too. Very good. That one I'll save for Thanksgiving. And this I'll save when I do just general fall. Actually, I'll put these away. Those are too easy. I got these from various people. Most of them are from my friend Remy. She lives in Las Vegas, and I knew her on another board, and she sent me a whole bunch. So like Remy, there's Remy. Most of them are from Remy. I kind of like this one. And see Remy. So most of these were sent to me by Remy. And they're really awesome. I don't know who's sending her these awesome cards, but she is very lucky to have people send her these really cool cards. I really like this one. I like a lot of these. And there's a lot of these smaller ones that would be great on an A2 size card. Susan, tell us. Susan went to France. Tell us what your favorite thing is that you did. She went all over France, not just Paris. She's a well-traveled traveler. These are brand new, these two. I'll set them over there. I wonder what about these. These are brand new too. I love it. Are they the same company? They're about the same size. American Greetings. Boo to you. This one is all glitter. I love that. Oh, look. We could do a flippy flippy card. I don't know what else. There's another name we came up with that for that other than flippy flippy. But yeah, Remy sent me a lot of these. All right. I'm just looking through. That's kind of a cool one too. And these two are cool. Are they blank? No. I like these. I love this big one, but it's so big. Seeing the Eiffel Tower was really cool and visiting all the villages along the Rhone. Yes. I liked the Eiffel Tower. Beautiful, beautiful. And it sounds like you had a great time. I saw your pictures on Facebook. Absolutely beautiful. Scan that one. Which one? This one? I don't remember. I don't know which one you meant. I only do Halloween for my grandnieces and nephews. I still have a bunch that I haven't done anything with. I think I'm going to put them up on Etsy or Mayhem Madness, Mayhem something, a new site that is different. The problem with Etsy, you have to pay just to list things. So if your stuff never sells, croissants, delicious. We do need nouns. We need 3 nouns. Croissants. The breakfast at the hotel that we stayed at had the most delectable croissants. There was a like a buffet breakfast every day, and I didn't care how much it cost. I think it came with our room. We had some sort of a package, but the croissants were worth it just by itself. I like this. I like these. I like a lot of these. What am I going to start with? Let's do this. Let's do the flippy. Halloween's becoming a lot more popular in New Zealand, but you're not into it. I hear it's not very popular in Australia, and neither is well, we do Thanksgiving turkey dinners here, but apparently that's not a thing over there. Obviously, Thanksgiving is different for Americans and for Canadians, but I have a friend that was from Australia, and she was looking for a turkey. She wanted to have turkey, and I guess it's hard to find a turkey in the grocery store. You know, like a butterball turkey to take home and bake and eat. The little girl. Oh, yeah. That's not really a vintage one, so I don't mind cutting it apart. The vintage little girl. We'll do that one next. Although this, I don't know. I'll just cut the front of a card off. Because I want to make this a flippy card. We had some pretty crazy storms recently, and our power was out last night. I don't normally do... I love Halloween, and I love fall holidays. And I like Easter, but I wouldn't normally just send cards. But since I make cards for them and then I send them. You know. But if I wasn't in the card making business, I would probably not make Halloween or Easter cards. This is 4.5 by almost 7, 6 3/4. So let me get a piece of orange cardstock. I think orange. I grabbed some colors here that I thought I may want to use. This I thought was black. It is navy blue. I think I'm just going to use this cardstock and fan myself. I'm so hot. Some of this orange is darker. I want the lighter orange. Or would it be purple? I didn't get a lime green, but I wonder if lime green would be good. Let me see. I'll be right back. I have lime green. Lime green is a color I don't use very often. It's not exact, but it's pretty close. I also have a lot of orange cardstock that I do not use often. What's on the inside? Green or orange? I think I still like orange better. Put this green over here. All right. All right, we got some nouns. Patchwork grease gun. Stinky cheese. Welcome in, Carol from California. All right, patchwork. Patchwork. Grease gun. And not any cheese. Stinky cheese. Okay. Now we need, let's do 3 adjectives. All right. My watch band keeps slipping. All right. Orange. I mean, I could do green. Wonder if I have a green that matches better. Let me go look. Hold on. I'm taking my card with me. No, I think all my greens are the same. Wait, this one. I can actually get 2. This one might be better. I just grabbed a stack. That green is not as good. No, it's still, neither of the greens match. We'll go with orange. Orange matches better. And these bats are metallic. It's kind of cool. Okay, let me get this out. So let's see. I'm gonna score. I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna score this at a 1/2 inch over here. This is what I want to do. It's just easier than trying to do it over here since I'm right-handed. Too close to that edge is difficult. And then I want to cut this at a little bigger than 5.5. And then I can trim the X. There we go. Oh, that was way bigger than 5.5. Was it 5.5? No, 4.5. I'm like, why is that so much bigger? Because I don't know how to measure. Then I'm going to put some tape down there. And we're going to just line this up over here. There. And then I'm going to trim around the edges. That way you don't have to be perfect. You don't really have to measure much or line things up very well. There we go. And of course, you can always take these ideas and use them on any kind of cards you make. It doesn't have to be Halloween cards. I didn't get the adhesive close enough to the top there. So you can use these same ideas, Christmas cards, birthday cards, whenever, especially when at this style, whenever you have a double-sided thing, you can do this. I don't need to mat that, but I might mat it on black or green. I'll look at my green scraps and see. And then I want to put some washi tape. Oh, that's a good color, green. That'll work. Yes. Now this here washi tape is defective. This is from Hobby Lobby. As you can see, this piece has a little bend in it. So I'll save that scrap for a smaller card. And then this is empty. I'll throw that away. It is sparkly. Welcome in, Pedro. I hope you're having a great day. Did I miss anybody coming in? I was busy getting paper and stuff. I hope I didn't miss. If I missed saying hi to you, shout at me. Now, Pedro, Texan Spaniard, we will probably raid him later. We do almost every Monday. And he's an awesome musician. You should follow his YouTube channel. I didn't say welcome in, Diero. Welcome in. Diero is also an awesome musician that you should follow on Twitch. You tuned in and fell asleep. You must be off tonight, because if you were working, my scissors are gummy. If you were working, you would, you shouldn't have fallen asleep. All right, we need 3 adjectives for the Mad Lib, if you guys want to put some in there. You someone who makes noise, mostly in key, mostly. Both Pedro and Diero both stream on Twitch, although Diero hasn't streamed in a while. I am off and I'm exhausted. This is my one day off and I'm back on for 5 days. Ugh, that's never any fun. That is not fun. And of course, with this, we have glitter fallout. All right, I said I was going to look at green. I'm going to do the inside here. Let me go find green. Be right back. Well, I guess I can do glitter too. I grabbed my regular green. That's a good color. Let's do it. The first one I grabbed. It's a very good color. I wonder, do I have orange? I don't think I have orange washi. I don't. I was going to say I would put a piece of orange there, but I'm just going to trim it. All right. Corroded, spiteful. I love spite. And steamy. I like spite and pettiness. I'm sure you all know that by now. Okay. When I was little, I said something, my parents always used to say, you did it for spite, you did it for spite. So, wow. And so one time I did something really for spite. And then I said, I did it for spite. It was an accident. And that I've said that for years ever since. Welcome in here at Chess. Another great streamer. Corroded. Okay, corroded. What was the next one? Spiteful. How did I forget that one? Spiteful and steamy. Oh, I guess I counted adjectives wrong. Oh, no, I didn't. But we're going to need more later. There were a lot. Steamy. Yeah. We'll get to more adjectives later. All right. Now we need a verb ending in ing. Spite and all the other fun things in life, right? Really, I'm not really spiteful. I say it kind of jokingly. I dig the glee every time Ria says spite and spiteful. Yes. I like spite. I'm all about spite. And pettiness. Petty, petty, petty. I really don't do mean things for spite. Or out of spite. I would like to. I think of them in my head. And I think, oh, I would do this. But then I don't because it's not right. Here I am trying to redeem myself and pretend I'm not spiteful. I wonder how many of you are buying that. Okay. I think, you know what I think we have to do here. I'm all about spite and pettiness. You know what this card lends itself to. I mean, there's really only one thing. You know what it is? Can you tell? Googly eyes. I think of them and can't do it either. I know. Googly eye. Great googly moogly. All right. Let's see. The tiniest ones have to go here. Yes, this is definitely a googly-eyed card. Are these peel off? No. They are not. But we have some glue. Gloogly moogly. I better not put it on all the eyes yet. I have to measure them. Okay, that one. Bigger eyes could go on this guy. Or even bigger than that. How many little tiny? Let's do these little bitty ones first. This guy needs the smallest of eyes. I don't know if they're going to go on all of these. They'll fit on that one. That one's going to be too little. Look at this. I'm making a mess. It is coming out. I need my baby wipes. Oh, come on. Doesn't it know I'm doing a live show? Why? Why does it have to? Why do I have to have a glue volcano? It'll dry clear. Halloween, I'm not ready. I do have a tissue here. We're having a mess of glue volcano. All right. Just going to leave that alone. I know it's a little early for Halloween. They're not the same size eyes. But I think that bigger size would be good. This size on him. Your brother is probably wondering why I'm over here laughing. Oh no, what are you laughing at, Ange? At the glue volcano? Are you laughing at my trials and tribulations? Oh no, those are two different size. There we go. We got that one. I better put another one of the same size. Same size eyes. There. You're laughing at me. He's out of surgery, on recovery now. Excellent. I hope it goes well. Those are kind of big. We'll put these. Are they the same? They are not. They're almost the same size eyes, but not exactly. This one? Those are. Okay. I can't be the only one where the glue does that too. I really can't. It has to happen to other people. That little guy. Little eye guy. That little eye guy. Different eyes could be fun for ghosts. You're right. A big one and a little one, like this guy, maybe. I did 2 different color eyes on a card last week. I think it was last week. I can't remember what it was on. Oh, that one's kind of big. There. Okay. I think we got the eyes. Anytime mine gets backed up a little, I wash it out. Well, this one's flowing really great, but I think sometimes the pressure builds up inside and then it just goes crazy. I just recently, no, I think it was my other one I washed out. I didn't wash this. It was my Elmer's glue that I washed. All right. So we have all of the eyes. What about the bat down here? He's kind of small. They'll work if I have another tiny baby eyeball. Tiny baby eyeball right there. I'm going to have to scrub this one out and see. I left the top off too long now. Here it comes. Whoa. Ah. You eyeball loving crazy thing. Oh, I'm sorry, Ange. Be careful driving home. I think those are two different color eyes. Not color. Size. Size eyes. Two different size eyes. Sounds like a word. Size eyes. Yeah, I ordered glue last week and it exploded in transit. Not too bad, though. Enough that they refunded your money, but I got to keep the rest of the glue. Yes. I've had things spill in packaging and I've gotten my money refunded and I got to keep it. I don't think they want exploded things sent back to them in the mail. All right. So once Ange leaves, we could talk about her. I'm kidding. I did something last week that I thought I could get away with when you weren't there, and I can't remember what it was. Do you guys remember what I did last week? And I was like, Ange will never know. We won't tell her. I can't even remember. Yeah, we need some verbs ending in ing. Welcome in, Kyle the cat dad. All right, here we go. We have a bunch of eyeballs. I'm going to leave that the way it is. And it already has a party on the inside. So we're good. I call this a flippy card. I know we've come up with a better name for that. Can't remember what we did last week without Ange's permission. Okay. We have a lot of these to recycle. This would make like a neat set. I like that. Look, there's two of those. And then there's another one of those. But I really think I've made those before, some of them. I want to do that. Gartic. We did something. Change the Mad Lib word deplore. I did something right. And we thought Ange. I thought I was getting away with it. This is the one she said to photocopy, but it's not really a vintage card. It is just made to look vintage. I probably have some Halloween vintage cards. I have a whole box of vintage cards. I haven't gone through them lately. This one here has a party on the inside. So let me see if I could make this into an A2 size card. My chair is very squeaky. I'm grabbing a card base. I'm just grabbing white. We could pick a different color. I want it for size. Yes, this will work great. So this doesn't need to be humongous. Hope your Halloween's as bright as a jack-o'-lantern's smile at night. Okay. Excellent. Change the Mad Lib. Yes, we did something that I thought I'd get in trouble with Ange for. I'm just going to give this a trim here. And then I might leave the cat there. I was going to cut it out and have it be my party on the inside. But I think I'm going to leave it there. I was going to try to remove it. But since it's already in place, let's just leave that. Stitch over the zigs and the zags. You're so smart. I was going to try to take that off. I have undo. That would take it off. Oh, yeah. I would have to poke holes. So if I did this as an A2, how much of that stitchy part would I have? Oh, that would still give me a good amount. So I'm going to cut it close to the top. Undulating. Let me get my pan. Verbing. Where's my verb? Okay. Now we need 4 plural nouns. Okay, 4 plural nouns. So I'm going to make this about 5 3/8. That would be good. And then I still have this for something else. I need to make it to be 4 1/8. Oh, that's going to be way smaller. Oh, that's okay. It's already going to be too small there. But I still got to put more off this side. There. That looks more even. Let me see what we're doing here. Dog farts spells jack-o'-lanterns, witches. Love it. You ordered some new dies in an embossing folder that is Christmas, but that won't come till September. Excellent. I have some, I have a haul video from my Sizzix haul, my Sizzix sale haul. Now, I wonder if I could stitch this or put bling on all of those pieces. What do I have that's really tiny? Trying to think. I could stitch. It will take a while though. I have embroidery floss. I don't know where my needles are. Are they in with my embroidery floss? Probably not. Drawer and see if my needles, they are in here. Was kind of hoping you'd use those triangle dies tonight. I almost got those. Oh, the Christmas tree triangles. I'll probably use those in the future, coming up before Christmas. I'll wait till after my other video comes out. This is black. Although, I'm going to have to poke holes in this. I think I have a hole pokey tool. I have a pokey tool. Okay. I don't need that pokey tool. I have this pokey tool. Embroidery. Squibbins might be too wide for that. So I have this that I'd gotten from Stampin' Up! A long time ago. And it has this little thing there, and then this piece that you can poke through, and this poker. Whoops. Try to center it, Ria. I'm going to make that hole pretty big. All right, they may not be perfect, okay? I'm just poking a hole in the center of each of, or somewhere sort of around the center of each of these things. Well, that's not very centered. Then I'm going to need to put more holes. I'm going to need to put a hole here. I'm going to leave that one off. I'm going to do a hole here. I'll leave that one off. There and there, and there, there, there. And for these bottom ones, I'm just going to make a slit with my scissors. You will settle for nothing less than perfect. Well, don't worry, Ange, I will not send you this card. Oh no, maybe I'll do one there. If imperfection bothers any of you, just let me know, and I just won't send it to you. That is all. I'm just making a little slit so the yarn floss has some place to go and doesn't fall off the edge of the card or move around. And then these little pieces here that are really small, I'm just not going to stitch those. I made a version of Olive Garden 5 cheese rigatoni last night. It was delicious. It will be for dinner tonight. We made Italian sausage and homemade sauce. Very good. I'm going to have to poke. I thought you were driving, Ange. I thought I was safe. I thought I could say anything I wanted. All right, so we have some black embroidery floss. This is just some El Cheapo embroidery floss that I got on Amazon. that, you know, those packs that come in like a million colors. I'm going to leave it wide. Normally I do 3 pieces. I think there's 6 strands on here. I'm keeping all 6. Let me get Scotch tape because I'm going to need it for the back. I don't know what I just dropped on the floor. Oh, I see what I dropped on the floor. I'll have to pick that up later so Ripley does not get it. Okay. She usually doesn't go there. Hello, Ripley. These are pieces of felt. I don't know. Let's go with, do I want the big one? I kind of want a medium-sized one. This is good size. Not as big as the other, but not as small as those. I also got this little kit at Amazon. Normally, I don't use a needle threader, but since I'm doing the full thickness, I am going to use the needle threader. Okay, we do have some plural nouns: jack-o'-lanterns, rascals, kite tails, and flip-flops. Okay. Let me get one of these needles out. Ripley, don't go over there and eat those lifesavers, okay? Whatever you do. Do not. Bread pudding. That sounds good. All right. Where's my book? I have too many things. Too many things. Jack-o'-lanterns. Well, hello, Ripley. Jack-o'-lanterns. Rascals. Kite tails. And flip-flops. Okay. Now we need, let's do a part of the body. I'm going to move these lifesavers. I don't want Ripley to get them. They're the sugar-free lifesavers, and they are, of course, poisonous to dogs. So I do not want her to get that. All right. I am not a good embroiderer, but this should be pretty easy. And I'm just going to start up on one of these holes here. And I'm going to take this back piece. I'm going to tape it down. That way there's not a knot, There's not a knot. Bulking it up. And it doesn't matter what the back looks like because nobody's going to see it. Let's go to this one here. I can't tell where I'm at. It's a little different than when you're doing fabric because you can kind of feel the fabric with your finger. Banana pudding with vanilla wafers is very good. Although, you guys, I'm not eating carbs. You're killing me. You're killing me. I can't tell where my needle is. Yeah, we need a part of the body. Part of the body. I kind of like to have cheater cannoli. Get a really good brand of ricotta cheese. It's really sweet. It's delicious. And I mix a little bit of Splenda in it and have some frozen fruit over the top. Berries, frozen berries. It is very, very good. All right. Probably has a pound of butter in each serving, which is perfectly fine. And then for this piece down here, I made that little slit. And I'm going to try to get that to go in there. Excellent. That works. I can't see what I'm doing. Chessman. What's chessman? Is it a type of cookie? Pimple, hair follicle, kidney. I need to make these holes. I need to make these holes bigger. Oh, yes. I know the Pepperidge Farm butter cookies. Yes. Are they squares with like the horse on them and stuff? I think I know what you're talking about. Oops. I ripped that one over off the side. I love butter cookies. And shortbread. Yeah, rectangular. By square, I meant, you know, something that's not really a square. Yeah. I think they come in a tin. I love them. I know what you're talking about. Delicious. I'm going to run this down there. And run this through here. Greek yogurt mixed with sugar-free pudding mix is delicious. That would be good too. That would make a good, like a cream pie. But of course, I don't do the pie crust. They come in a big tin. I'm thinking of the big tins. Yeah. Yep. Excellent. I know what you mean by chessman now. My kitty has just jumped on the bed and is licking my leg. Brown nuts with butter make a good... Oh, that's a good idea, Anne. And Anne would know. She does a lot of gluten-free baking. Your legs probably... Maybe they taste salty. If you've been sweating or something, they taste salty, and I think they like that. I didn't think about making a pie crust with ground nuts and butter. That's a great idea. Then I could make like a cheesecake with the cream cheese and ricotta and Splenda. Okay, I'm about halfway done. A little more than halfway done. Better give her some treats, yeah. Ripley's like, where's my treats? Where's my treats? I don't have treats in here, Ripley. It's harder to do it on cardstock than it is on fabric. Just saying. If you've ever tried to stitch on cardstock, because you can't tell where the hole is on the back. Yeah, halfway through. We're getting there. It helps that I made the holes bigger. Of course, the back's messy, but nobody's going to see that. It's going to be glued down. So, or taped down. And if you're watching the replay, you can fast forward until I'm done, unless you want to catch every witty thing I say. Looks great. I think it's kind of cool. It's not bad. Not too bad. I'm going to have to... I don't think I have enough to make it to the very end. I could try. Oh, if I don't, I'm going to be really short. I might make it. I might make it. I don't have to tie it off in a knot. I just have to tape it. Crusty eyelids. Oh, it's like when you get sleep, when you're visited by the Sandman, you get crusty eyelids. I'm not a quitter. Quitters never win and winners never quit. Oh, look at this. I think I can do it. We should have took bets at the beginning to see if I would make it or not. I was trying to figure out the shortest path here. I did it. I mean, this, you guys, that's not bad. I only have that much left over. That's pretty good. My hands, my fingers are... I would never bet against you. I would bet against myself. Okay. I'm going to put this up there carefully. Put this. I don't want to get this lost. Aren't you glad? Aren't you proud of me for like knowing where these things were? I hardly ever use this. It's neat though, because it has all the holes like lined up if you need to make a grid or something. I'm going to put a piece of tape along this bottom. As you can see, the pieces are separating along that bottom to kind of hold them all in place. On the back, of course. And then up these sides, just to make sure nothing comes loose. Especially if a kid gets this card. I might as well cover this piece too. Okay, there. Excellent. All right, we have some words here. Crusty eyelids. Crusty eyelids. Okay. Now we need, let's do 3 more adjectives. Now let me get my card bases. Let's see if I have any orange ones that are pre-made. Of course I don't. Here's the yellow. I don't think I like the yellow. It's too bright. Let me get my orange stuff and I will make 2 card bases here. This darker orange. I don't want that. I want this one. 4 1/4. I don't like to use the scoring tool that came with this. This is the Martha Stewart, because it has a very, like, the tip is like really sharp and sometimes it cuts the paper. And I want to get my other thing over here. This one here, because it measures actually to 5.5 inches. My other one does not really. There. Yes, that looks really, that looks very nice. I'm going to use my heavy duty tape because that, where the stitching is be a little bit bumpy. And I want to make sure it grips really good. And you'll have to send me other gluten-free ideas that would also be low carb. I like the idea of the crushed nuts and butter. I can have all the butter I want. That is cool. What am I going to do? What else am I going to do? Maybe, what about stickles? Because he'd have a candle inside burning. I know you have lots of those. I know. Almond flour cookies are delicious too. Ooh, that sounds good too. I think we have almond flour. Let me see. I might use, instead of stickles, I might use, I think I'm going to use some Wink of Stella. Almond flour brownies. Lily's chocolate chips go great in both. Chocolate peanut butter cookies. That sounds good too. I have dark chocolate. I buy the very dark, well, not very dark, 72%. That doesn't have a lot of carbs in it. So dark chocolate chips would be good. If they are low carb. When we were on the Carnival cruise, they had these no added sugar lemon cookies. Now, I don't know how many carbs they had because they were probably made with flour. But we had them every day. Every day they were available. They were so good. I'm putting a lot of this Wink of Stella on. %. Oh, that's really dark. I have the 72% Lindt chocolate truffles, and they are so good. You made a bunch of banana and chocolate chip muffins with real sugar and normal flour, dear. You're allowed to. All right. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can. The Wink of Stella. And it'll dry, and then just the shimmer will show through. So I'm going to leave that. Then I have a piece I cut out for the inside, if I can find it. Here it is. Oh, I should put that on some black glitter paper. Black. I'm going to have to try the 90. I'm a milk chocolate girl, really. So me switching to the 72 or whatever it is %, that's a big deal. But the truffles are so good. Oh, that's not going to fit. Will it fit this way? No. Man. Oh, this piece maybe. Nope, those are little. That has a mark down the side. I guess it's going to have to be that. This one. Because I don't think I could make it work on the others. No. Okay. Okay. Let's go with this grayish black. Science for birthdays. You know, I need to to try out stuff. I do have a birthday coming up at some point in a couple months. So does Ange. Hello, Ripley.